How we doing, everybody? Welcome to another episode of My Wife's Asleep. I'm your host, Sean Boucher. Today we have back on the podcast from last week, Zach Landry. How are you, Zach?
I'm doing great, man. How you doing?
Blessed and highly favored as always. Can't complain.
Yeah. Nice.
You hosted last night at Cheese Louise. How was that?
I hosted 2 nights ago at Cheese Louise, actually.
Fake friend. That's right. Sorry, man. I've been busy. One of us has to fucking work.
Yeah, one of us does have to work. Not me.
Must be nice.
I can just leave. I just tell all my coworkers I'm going to a doctor's appointment. I'm actually doing a podcast.
With this knucklehead.
What?
With this knucklehead.
Yeah, me and some comedians are hanging out. That's always cool. Yeah, Cheese Louise was good. I feel like I'm trying to get my hosting chops, and it's really not coming along. And also, I feel like I'm in a major creative rut for basically since I've been grinding out, or since May, where I really started grinding out the comedy stuff, or trying to get back into it. I just I've been in such a creative rut, and yeah, it's hard to host. That's not funny at all, but that's how it went.
No, I mean, it's a muscle you have to build. It is. It's not.
Yeah.
It's not like riding a bike, man. Like tonight is gonna, after Nomad and the Mulligans, this is gonna be 10 mics in 8 days for me.
It's a lot of fucking mics, dude. There's a lot of mics.
Train don't
Respect,
stop.
dude. Respect.
Train don't stop. I used to host down in Florida. It was fun.
Yeah. It's you get to read names, and people are like, oh, it's gotten to a point now where it's like, oh, you're the Cheese Louise guy. She's like, I don't know if that's good or bad,
Really?
but we'll see. But
Well, when I went in there one day, you were the host when I first moved up. And I was
Yep.
like, wait! I just drove here all the way from a family dinner. Just let me get 3 minutes, please. You're like, oh yeah, we have one more comic, I guess.
yeah, I didn't know, and yeah, I was just like, well, I'm not gonna turn this guy away. It is not 9 p.m. yet, so.
And then I went up and I was unprepared and I just ate a bag of dicks. And you're like, this guy fucking sucks.
That's most people's set.
Yeah.
So I'm always like, yo, this guy sucks. This guy almost sucks as much as me.
Oh, your boy was there last night at Blue. Jimmy John's or something?
Oh yeah, I was at Cheese Louise. I was giving him all the spots. I was like, hey,
Is that the guy in the picture who's you're standing, he's here and you're standing right there, it's time to get off the stage? Is that guy?
no, that was just Chris Nugeth. He didn't see the light, so I just walked up. I was just like, I'm just gonna stand here so you know it's time to leave, because I feel awkward lighting you again.
He got booed.
Who got booed? Jimmy James?
Yeah, he got booed because he was and Chinese people no, ching, chong, ching, chong.
He did that?
He did.
Oh my fucking god.
And then he tried to recover me but Japanese are a little more patient. He's they take pauses. And I'm like, oh my god. And so then after Gabe goes up, because he got fucking booed, and after Gabe goes up, Rosellen was hosting, and Gabe gets off the stage and he jumps back on and goes, sorry about my Chinese joke. And Rosellen's like, nope. She's like, do not get on the stage unless I call you.
That's so funny.
Oh my god. It's
I don't even know. I created a beast, dude. He only knew about
Frankenstein, Dr. Frankenstein.
He only knew about Cheese Louise, I guess. And he's gotten a talking to from the other hosts, and I'm just kind of like, yeah, you gotta say whatever you want, man. I was like,
you just encouraging him.
I was like, don't do hate speech or rape jokes. I was like, the bar is so low,
Go try a German accent.
Yeah.
And then he was talking outside to one of the jazz musicians, and the jazz musician was like, yeah, part of it. He's like, yeah, maybe store that one and work on it a little bit. And he's like, but it's fucking funny. It's funny. You know how they talk? And I'm just smoking a cigarette God, I can't wait to go in and bomb in this fucking room.
Yeah, that, man, I kind of wish I had gone now. But then he would have been in our corner.
No, he was outside talking to the musician. The whole time. They had the curtains open so you could see.
He'll talk to you for hours. I was at Cheese Louise talking to him one night till 10 p.m.
Jesus.
I was like, bro, it's bedtime.
Buddy.
Yeah, I was like, my mom is angry right now. I was like, what do you do for a living? He's like, oh, I'm on disability. I was like, I'm so
Makes
shocked.
sense.
Yeah, I'm so shocked right now.
Oh, was it the Vietnam War, the Asian War? I shouldn't have said that. That's fucked up. But no, so like they had the curtains open, which I love that room, blue. But you know how they normally have them closed so you can't see the street?
Yeah, so it's an actual stage.
So like,
and not the shitty part of Portland.
Anne's on stage, and you just see him talking to the musician.
Who was on stage?
Anne.
Oh, okay. Yeah, yeah.
So she's on stage, and I'm just looking at him talk to the musician the whole time, like taking away from her stage presence.
That is honestly a great backdrop.
I got booed last night, though, for the first time.
Yeah, how did that go?
So I did my Harry Potter joke, which I wrote, like, for the third mic I was going on. Here's the joke. HBO Max is remaking...
The joke is this fucking lighter.
Here, you need a lighter? So here's the joke. HBO Max is remaking the Harry Potter series into a television show. Each season is going to be its own book. So, like, season 1 will be book 1. I hope they don't try to make it woke. Like, Rhonda's transitioning into Ron. Like, Rhonda, do you want to go get a butterbeer? It's fucking Ron now! And that got me a boo. And then I was like, okay, so I'm going to finish this joke anyways, because fuck them. So then the next part of the joke is, and this is where I won them back over, I said, I hope that the ratings drop and they try to make it more edgy and the wizards have to go to New York to learn the forbidden spell, Fetus Deletus. And they liked that one. So I'm like, make up your mind, dude. Like, do you like shitty humor or do you not?
Yeah. The trans stuff is always a tough sell. But also, you could use that to your advantage because the author of Harry Potter hates trans people. So, like, work that in, and then it's like, no, actually, I'm a good person. I just made a joke about trans. You just gotta edit this.
I'll find it.
We're gonna find it. We're gonna figure it out.
The first time I said it on stage, I was like, I think they're gonna make it woke. Hagrid's gonna be Mexican. Like,
that'd be honestly pretty good too.
Yeah.
Oh man, I'm trying to think of funny woke Harry Potter stuff. I never really watched Harry Potter. I didn't get into it, and then like, I didn't read. I actually don't know how to read.
I can tell.
And then
I've seen your Instagram. I'm like, this guy's illiterate as fuck.
yeah, it's bad. I haven't read a book since ever. But yeah, I'm trying to think of like good Harry Potter stuff. Like, I don't know. Like, you could say something about like Voldemort confronting his childhood trauma or some bullshit. Like, they give him some like deep backstory that makes him actually a good guy.
We just give him a therapist.
Yeah, there you go. Maybe that. Who knows? And then who's the other guy? Snape?
Mm-hmm. Snape was a badass, dude. I had Snape's one.
Yeah.
So when we went to London for the play, there was like a Harry Potter shop. And I got my brother Sirius Black's, and I got, because that was always his favorite character, and I got Snape's, because Snape had like the best arc.
Remember the Harry Potter Puppet Pals on YouTube?
Yep. Snape. Ever a Snape, yep.
That's basically the only Harry Potter lore I know.
Oh, do you know that
the puppets?
So I hated to do this, but I had somewhere to be.
So you dipped?
But no, I signed up and I was 14th on the list.
Oh.
And it was like 10:30, and I looked at Nikolai and I was like, "Yo, dude, I hate to do this, but I have somewhere to be at 11. Like, can I bump somebody?" And he was like, "Yeah, we can make that work for you." And so
you're like, I have to be transphobic sooner than this.
I have to go to a bar and do karaoke with coworkers. All right, like I told them I'd be there at 11.
Absolutely.
So like I bumped somebody for the first time, which it worked out in my favor because
a real Chappelle over here,
right? What do you mean it dang Cook's time, motherfucker? Anyway,
yeah.
So this guy's up. He was at Empire. He was the guy. He was like he was kind of trying to be like a chubby's ladies man. He was talking about like pussy and all this shit. And so Nikolai looks at me and he's like, "This guy sucks." And I was like, "Yeah, he seems like the kind of kid in school who'd be like, yeah, my girlfriend goes to another school," like that kind of guy.
Yeah.
So then he's like, "Oh yeah, the next guy coming up is headlining Empire tomorrow." And it's the guy who, when we were at Empire last week, was like doing all like the sound effects and was like talking to the chick, the black chick in the front. Yeah, I forget his name. He was funny.
Yeah, he's very 30.
I was like, I'm going to just go upstairs and just destroy them. I mean, on stage and just like take the piss out of them. So I get up there and I'm like, oh, give it up for that last guy. I wonder what his Chinese impression sounds like. And then I was like, give it up for his opener. That guy lies about getting pussy. He's being an asshole. But that's part of comedy though. Like, I've never met if somebody gets butthurt, it's like, all you have to say is, I've never met a comedian who can't take a fucking joke.
Yeah.
Like, we're all in this
Most
together.
comedians can't take jokes, though. I'm fucking I'm a huge pussy, dude. I'm so sensitive.
You're going to go on before me
Like,
then.
now I'm thinking about all the shitty jokes I've told about pussy that Nikolai was like, this guy's such a hack.
They're fun though. They're great.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know. It's cool. I feel like since I haven't really gotten to know them, it's just like that mutual respect of like real recognize real. Like whenever I'm at a mic, they're at a mic, so it's like we see each other grinding.
Yeah.
It's like when we were at High Fidelity last week. I was like, yo,
Yep.
give me your number, and I gave him my number. Like we switched numbers. He's like, I'll sign you guys up. But it was cool to have that camaraderie of him being like, this guy sucks. I was like, yeah, I'm just gonna get him when I get on stage.
Yeah, that's always fun. Everyone's like, we're all gonna eat shit together, and we're all gonna hate each other behind our backs together. That's, comedy. It's toxic. Every which way, shape, and form.
I don't think so. I think it's a necessity.
Oh no, I think so too. But comedians, like the scene itself, we're fucking evil. I'm twisted, man. I'm fucking.
You're a jerk.
I'm sick in that brain, yo.
They say laughter is the best medicine, and motherfucker, I'm healed.
Yeah,
I thought of that the other day.
Hell yeah. I'm sure that's in a rap song somewhere.
Probably. It's like a Lil Wayne song. When I messaged Lil Wayne to be on the podcast, because like after I got the Tiger King, I would just like mass DM people on Instagram. And I sent him a voice memo with like the lighter, like flicking. I was like, yo, come to my podcast. Like I was just mocking him.
Yeah. I'm sure he loved that.
I don't think he ever saw it.
No, probably not.
No. What's going on? What were we going to say?
I don't know. Let's, what are we riffing about?
Give me a topic.
Okay. I was thinking about this today, and I'm trying to think of a way to work it on stage, but I don't really know how. But do you ever get those like Instagram videos where it's like very obese woman who's like, here's like what I eat in a day, fixing like my eating habits, or
oh my
like
god, I forgot my salad.
Eating disorder recovery. Yeah, the they didn't give me my salad girl. That's a classic one. Yeah. Have you ever noticed? So like, obviously the men are cruel on there when they comment.
Everybody's cruel. It's the internet.
It is, but the dudes when they comment, it's like, you definitely got more than that at McDonald's. Shit like that, right?
Yeah.
Pretty funny, albeit very mean.
This
but
bitch
then
looks like Grimace.
the women are always they're like overly nice, and it's like I'm trying to figure out like what type of like narcissism that is, where it's always like a hot chick, and they're commenting and they're like, oh my god, you're doing awesome,
It's
like,
because
you look amazing, and it's like, she doesn't look amazing. Like, what do you? She's very unhealthy, actually. It's like
morbidly obese.
she's making videos about changing this. Like, I don't know. Like, she's not happy with it either.
You're
like,
not paying attention to her journey.
I mean, no one's being helpful here, but like,
you know what that is?
It's like this weird like survivor's guilt or something. You know,
it's just
like,
the hot chick because the one lady, because she's getting all the hate, is getting more views than the hot chick on the beach.
Yeah.
So the hot chick's trying to comment on that to come view my profile. I'm positive and I'm beautiful.
Maybe, I don't know.
Fucking trolls. Yeah, that's all it is, dude.
Yeah.
You think fucking?
I think it's like self-aggrandizing. Like they're like, oh, like I'm like, do you think it's like this weird like guilt where they're like, I'm part of like the beauty standards problem or something? So if I just like call this like very diabetic person like beautiful, then I'm trying to figure this out, and it's just getting worse. I'd be getting booed right now.
I'd be dying laughing at this. She's unhappy with it too. Use that on stage tonight, bro.
Maybe.
It's a good bet.
It was a thing my buddy had pointed out recently too, where he's just like, why are the only positive comments from really hot women? He was like, because
they're trying to steal their valor.
They would cross the street if they saw you in person.
Okay, so if you see a bunch of chicks out and they have like the one friend who's
the linebacker,
trying to be polite,
the defenseman
trying to be polite,
he intercepts the shit, dude.
Well, yeah, it's
he goes in there and cock blocks.
Unless
that's the stereotype.
They've all been friends since fucking middle school, and it's like, oh, like, oh shit, Agatha's coming out with us. Like, it's always a random name like that too.
Dawn.
Yeah, Dawn. What is it? Darla.
Beth.
Darla.
Yeah, Gertha.
Oh, is that still a name? Gertha?
I don't know. It should be. I'm just thinking girthy.
Oh my god. But yeah, like they travel in packs like that. They just try to make themselves look better. Like the 3 women that were at the comedy club last night for ladies' night.
Yeah.
I mean, the one girl wasn't like morbidly obese, but she was bigger than the other 2.
Let's definitely not make this the clip, by the way.
We're gonna make it the clip.
No, we're not. This is the worst.
No, I mean, we're just having a conversation about...
Zach and Sean did a podcast about fat chicks the other day, dude.
You don't think women sit around and are like, yeah, so this fucking bald motherfucker came up to me the other night at the bar and was trying to pick me up?
I don't know.
But I was thinking after
I'm
I got
abstaining.
After I got booed, I'm a fucking genuine person. I'm the nicest person you'll ever meet. I don't give a fuck. But I was thinking about when I got booed walking over to the bar, like, I should have called that guy out and been like, isn't that the definition of inclusion, is to be accepted in society, and to be accepted in society is to be able to be made fun of?
Yeah, there is that certain point. Wait, so was it just one guy who booed you?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you meant like multiple people booed you.
No, but you know how I hit him back? I was like, oh, I'm at an open mic and I don't have a microphone. Like,
yeah.
Yeah, no, I'm a fucking winner, bro. Like, only one guy didn't like me last night.
And that's another thing I've been noticing. It's always dudes who go out of their way to point out that if chicks don't like you, they'll just not fucking talk to you. They just handle it, because dudes are all competing for like this like social hierarchy, where it's like, oh, like, yo, like, there are a couple hot chicks at the mic tonight. Like, I should boo a guy who said a slightly shitty joke instead of letting him finish it, and it's actually funny. You know, like, oh, I feel like I wrote something about that in my phone earlier. Wait, hold on, I might have this.
This episode is brought to you by Diet Coke. Now I can eat whatever I want.
Oh, okay, yeah, I had another bit about, like, good dudes, you know?
Like nice guys?
Not even, like, nice guys. I feel like I'm kind of, like, have fallen into that trap before, unfortunately.
Do you have any tattoos?
No, I don't. I want to get a couple, but...
I'm going to get you tattoos, bro.
It's scary.
Let's get you a spider on your neck.
I want to get, like, something right here.
You would never know I have tattoos unless I showed you.
I like this one. I've seen that one a couple times.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's interesting. That's something.
It's the comedy.
Is it upside down and...
Yeah, so it's the comedy and the tragedy.
Oh,
John
shit.
Frusciante of the Chili Peppers actually had it on his wrist before he, like, burned his whole body. It's from an African jazz record called Dancing in Your Head. The beard hurt like a motherfucker, but you see, like, she's happy.
Yeah.
And then if you turn it, he's sad. He looks like my brother, so every morning I'm like, good morning, Patrick. Like, Snapchat will recognize it as a face. I'll put, like, filters on it sometimes.
Nice. Yeah. That's crazy. That's nice, though.
Yeah,
I dig that.
It's nice.
Yeah.
Shading hurt. Like,
I haven't gotten one yet. I was going to get one, and then my ex discouraged me from it because she thinks I'm a pussy, so...
Look at you now.
Yeah.
Thinking about getting tattoos, doing podcasts, telling jokes, talking about fat chicks. Her loss, bro.
Coughing on a mic.
Cough all the time. What were you going to say about nice guys, though?
Oh, well, not nice guys, but, like, specifically, like, good dudes. So, like, I'll set the stage here. I'm going to paint the picture for you. So, good dude is, like... I feel like we're at a point now in society where the whole, like, woke and, like, cancel stuff, it's not really a thing anymore, in my opinion, right? Like, you can kind of just, like, say stuff and people are just going to be like, all right, you're a dick. Like, I'm not going to associate with you. And it's, like, kind of left at that. There's always, like, someone. But there's, like, this brand of dude who, like, has to, like, go out of their way to, like, signal that they have good morals about things, right? So, like, for example, this fucking Eminem album. Have you heard about this Eminem album?
Houdini or whatever?
Yeah.
No, I've heard about it. I haven't listened to it.
Yeah, so
I'm not in, like, 5th grade anymore, dyeing my hair.
Yeah, it's like I didn't know that there's an album coming out. So the first thing that happens is, like, fucking geriatric millennials are making TikToks about, like, oh, like, Gen Zers are trying to cancel Eminem or something like that. And everyone's like, I didn't even know Eminem had an album. But now I keep seeing videos of good dudes where they're going out of their way to be like, hi, I just listened to this Eminem album and it's so bad. I can't believe anybody would like this. It's so dumb. This is the worst I've ever heard. And you're just like, why'd you listen to it? Like, what? Like, it's just this weird... virtue signal, I guess. But that's a bad example, though.
People forget that Eminem was always kind of a comedian too, like in his rap. Like he didn't give a fuck.
Well, I don't even think it's that. They're just saying it's like outright bad music. It's like, yeah, it's fucking Eminem, dude. Like, it's 2024. Like, yeah, he's making like music from the 90s. Like, what did you? It's like just going out of your way to be like, by the way, I know we've agreed that this is bad. Just so you guys know.
But you have to realize,
I also think it's bad.
Eminem, when he started, because I mean, Eminem's early shit is amazing. Like Cleaning Out My Closet, Stan.
Yeah.
Like, you have to realize the hardship. Like, it's like comedy. Like, you rap about what you know.
Yeah.
And you make comedy about your life experiences. And I keep doing this. I don't know why. But you got to realize the struggle and the hardship that he went through. No gang signs. No gang. The South Africans won't like that. But
I think you guys can see my balls right now, so I don't know. I'll do gang signs if I want.
So awkward, fucking like that.
I don't know what to do here, man.
You're fine. But no, like once you go from the struggle and he's made it and he's been successful for the past 20-something years, like he's probably just he doesn't need the money. He's just making music just to make the fucking music. Who gives a fuck? If you like it, cool. If you don't, change the channel.
Yeah, it's like, remember when that like Guns N' Roses album came out?
Which one? Chinese Democracy?
Yeah. And everyone was like, it's so bad. It's like, yeah, he's dying.
It's not even Guns N' Roses. It's just Axl Rose.
Yeah.
And Buckethead. Like,
yeah, it's like,
once you take away Steve Adler, Jeff McGee, and Slash,
why are we going out of our way?
New
New stuff that sucks. Like, here's a controversial take. I'll even go as far as saying new Dave Chappelle stuff just is boring. I don't think it's boring because he got angry about trans people.
This interview is over now.
Dude, I like his stuff. But the stuff I've seen recently, I'm just like, yeah. I saw him live at my college, actually. I
feel like you have to see him live. Like, his specials are great, but he's the type of comic where you have to see him live.
He wasn't that good live. I mean,
really?
this is at UMaine, so we're in Orono, right? So it's like a mostly redneck audience and then college kids. Vast majority white. Donnell Rawlings goes up.
Fuck yeah.
He's all right. He's just keeps doing this bit where he's trying to get the security guards up front to say the N-words or the N-word during songs. And he does that for like 45 minutes. And I'm like, all right, whatever. Then Dave Chappelle goes up, smokes cigarettes on stage, which respect. Like,
artist exemption. I can't wait till I can do that, bro.
He's up there smoking cigs. But then he's just making jokes about fucking feet and stuff. And we were just like, all right. And then you would just have like fucking like dudes in the background who'd be like, "Do Clayton Bigsby." Yeah. Yeah, you're just like, all right, man, I get it. You live in Bangor. Like,
I can't speak for him, but at his level, I'm very like introspective today. But like at his level, probably just did it for the money, and he's like, I'm in fucking Maine. It's all these white rednecks. I'm not gonna go up and do intellectual like some college students here, but these people want me to do the fucking blind black white supremacist character. Like, I'm not gonna do my
God no
center of the universe joke.
Yeah. No, it was just like his stuff was boring, and then the crowd also sucked. The funniest part was he does not allow phones at his shows.
Yeah, was it the bag thing?
They didn't have bags yet back then, so it would just be like the ushers would just be like scouring the aisles for anybody on their phone. So the second we sat down, I was like, I turned my shit off. I was like, I'm not even gonna. And dude, like literally a second later, the guy next to me immediately nabbed before the show even starts, kicked out.
Damn.
Permanently kicked out. Like,
he's like, I spent my allowance on this ticket. What the fuck?
Dude, they were $80. They're fucking expensive tickets.
Damn.
But hey, Dave Chappelle. I mean, I got to see Dave Chappelle. It was a cool experience.
Fuck yeah, man.
But yeah.
How about that Tenacious D scandal? Did you see that?
Yeah, what is it? Like, one of the guys said something about Trump, or he likes Trump.
They were on tour in Australia, and it was Kyle Gass, the guitarist's birthday.
Yeah.
And Jack Black had one of the characters like bring him out a cake, and there's candles on the cake, and he says, "Make a wish," and Kyle said, "Don't miss Trump next time." And like, I understand, once again, I'm being very introspective this episode.
Yeah.
But Jack Black's career is a little bit more lucrative than Kyle Gass's career.
Yeah,
so like, he's fucking Bowser, bro.
Yeah.
He's Bowser. So he like immediately canceled the tour, and they've been best friends. They've been good friends forever.
Yep.
For at least that's the public persona. But he immediately cancels the tour and like breaks up Tenacious D, and like the internet is so like two-sided.
I just heard his manager dropped him. I didn't realize that
they canceled the tour.
I wonder if they
We're so polar opposites. You're drinking water. I'm just ripping cigarettes.
Well, I'm also just high now.
Yeah.
I took like 2 rips off that bowl and I'm like dead.
You got to meet my grandfather later, bro. It's going to be fun.
I have to?
You have to.
Why?
I said so. You have to meet him.
Fuck.
Dude, my grandfather worked hard for the studio, bro. Yeah, it's going to be hard.
I have to hang out with your grandfather while you shower?
Yeah, he's probably watching CNN right now, bro.
Perfect. I was just going to hang out and go on my phone for a few out here.
Come say hi.
It's a nice breeze. I'll say hi, but I am.
You don't have to fucking hang out. You're good. Just say hi to him. But yeah, so like.
I can't handle that.
Yeah, the internet's so torn about it. And I'm like, I commented last night. I was like, on one of the Facebook posts.
Yeah.
Because I get drunk and like to shake the cage of Facebook and argue with people because they get so serious about it. But I said like,
it's fun, yeah.
You know, that sucks. Like, I hope they still pay the band members. Because you got to realize, like, if they cancel the tour and they're in Australia, like the keyboardist, the drummer, the like other guitarist, bassist, like,
yeah,
their pocket shouldn't be affected because this guy made a stupid comment. And then this dude comments, Tenacious D is just Jack Black and Kyle Gass, and I'm like, you fucking idiot! Like, all the touring musicians.
like everybody who's like going on that tour with them.
Yeah,
drivers, stage, sound people. Equipment guys. Yeah. I'm sure there's more. They've got guys.
Yeah.
And women.
Yeah, just
which is
people,
good.
Like their pocket shouldn't be affected.
I know we were talking about other stuff earlier, but
that's gonna be the clip. Zach and Sean do a podcast about fat chicks. Wait, give the thumbs up. That's gonna be the thumbnail.
I don't want it to be the clip.
It won't be the clip.
Oh my god. All right. What we got? 5 minutes here. 3 minutes.
You got time.
Well, I'm just looking at your timer at the top.
That's fine.
Wait,
we're filming this? This isn't just a natural conversation amongst 2 dudes?
Oh, yeah. Sorry. I didn't...
Break the fourth wall.
This isn't a... We're just chilling in the yard.
Want to fight? You mentioned that last week. You're like,
I'll wrestle.
I was laughing when I was rewatching it, and you're like, we should fight. Like, not each other, but like...
No, we should stage a fight at a comedy show. We should have a fake falling out, and you beat my ass for real.
No.
And then people feel bad for me, and I get pussy.
No, you should... You should go up and make a joke about me being divorced, and I'll walk up and fake smack you and be like, keep my ex-wife's name out your fucking...
Well, I was going to ask, are you going to change the name of the podcast now?
Nope. Why?
I didn't think you would. I just thought it'd be a dumb
What
joke.
am I going to change it to? I was thinking about it, but who gives a fuck? I'll get a second wife, and then when we get divorced, she'll take all the my wife's asleep money anyways. So.
Okay, yeah, there you go. Perfect.
But no, I was thinking today too on stage. What if like when I'm up tonight at Nomads, you're just standing behind me as like my hype man? Like whenever I make a joke and like people should laugh, you just laugh like a rapper has. You can be my Nate Dogg.
That would be hard.
Put your hat on sick, backwards. Dude. We'll film it. You'd be like, oh, I'm shit.
Like this.
Can wear my Riff Raff glasses.
I got sunglasses.
Should we do that tonight? Film it and tag it on the end of the podcast?
Just do this. Just. Ha! That was hilarious.
Motherfucker's funny.
And then what?
You put the glasses on, it's like Mike.
Yeah. No, I can't do that. I'm not doing that for you.
Come on, I do it for you.
There's your podcast clip.
I do it for you.
Oh, man.
That's fucking great.
I don't have any bits. I can't. I don't know.
I've been going up recently. Like, I'll have a couple outlined, but I've just been working on crowd work, trying to build that muscle.
Yeah, I'm not good at that either, because especially women, scary.
Why?
You know? I don't know.
I don't know. I just want to build that muscle because, like, I feel like that's the biggest part is, like, people get nervous talking in front of people.
Yeah.
And if I get that skill set up where, I mean, I was thinking about it when I was picking you up. Like,
yeah,
I bomb, but I don't look at it as a bomb because when I watch back and if I get, like, 2 laughs a set, I'm like, all right, I did something right. Like, I don't get off and I'm like, oh, I'm going to fucking kill myself. I don't know why I'm doing this. Like, I live for this shit. Like, I'm like Dominic Toretto. Like, those 5 minutes or less, I'm free, Zach.
Yeah. Yo, instead of Fast and the Furious, it's the Woke and the Canceled.
I used to do transportation, like when I was in between jobs, I would Uber, and like my buddy gave me a couple clients, so I had to set up like a Square account, and I had to name my business. You know what I named my business?
What?
Fat and Furious Transports.
That's sick.
So I charge these people like $75 to drive them 30 minutes from the airport. And the guy pulls out like his black Amex to pay me on my iPhone, and it's like Fat and Furious Transportation.
Hell yeah.
They were cool though. They were like talking. I had to drop them off on Longboat Key. They're just talking shit about all the other rich people.
Yeah.
I'm like, fuck yeah, you guys are awesome.
Cool. Dude, rich people are really fun to hang out with. They're
cool
so
ones.
nice.
Cool ones are.
They're like, oh, we know your mom grew up in a trailer park. We can tell. And you're like, oh, dinner's free tonight?
Oh, I didn't realize day drinking and knowing 2 languages is only cool if you have $1 million.
Yeah. No, rich people are great to hang out with. They're awesome. You got to know at least like 2 rich people.
Yeah, money doesn't buy happiness.
Yeah, but like you can go out with them and they'll just be like, oh yeah, actually my dad already covered the bill because he was here last night. And then you're like, oh, sweet, let's get another round.
See, I'm used to being in the position where
I'm knowing someone with a boat.
Everybody's shit anyways.
Okay, like downgrade, not even rich. Knowing someone with a boat.
You don't want to be the guy who has the boat. You want to be friends with the guy who has
Exactly.
the boat.
I don't want to have the boat. I don't want to be the rich person. I mean, yeah, being rich would actually solve a lot of my problems, but
no, it wouldn't. It would just make them. You would just find other problems. But
I would ruin my life worse. Yeah, probably.
I'm used to being the guy who just pays for everybody. So like my best friend Gleb, we were at our favorite bar. Shout out to West End Pub in Gulfgate, Florida. Shout out to Mikey. Love you guys. Miss you guys. Johnny, all you crazy bastards. But
is that your New York crew tomorrow?
No, well, Gleb. I'm meeting Gleb there.
Gleb, yeah.
And his brother Alex and Garrett. But West End Pub is where I would go every night.
Yeah.
And they'd be like, oh, how's the mics and this and that. Like, I love those guys. Great people. But we were there one night and Gleb paid. And I always pay for Gleb because Gleb will have like 2 or 3 drinks. I'm like, you're driving. I don't give a fuck. I'm getting hammered. And one time Gleb paid. And I felt like Tony Soprano. I was like, you drink. I pay. And I was hammered one time. And I was like, Mikey, you ever see me walk in that door with somebody? Just give me the check. And then one time I got a check for like $150 and I was like, what the fuck is this?
You're like, damn, that's crazy. There you go. Yeah. Take that back.
Yeah. It balances out though, man.
It does. Yeah. I try to. Sometimes we'll do Venmo, and then sometimes if we're on like a trip, the trip etiquette I think is like, I got this meal, you guys get dinner. Like that's, you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's acceptable.
That's the best way to do it, I think. It's hard to like nickel and dime every single meal in like the form of a Venmo request, you know?
See,
all right, I'm going to send you guys a picture of the receipt.
I'm too old for that shit.
I'm just like, I'm just going to round up to the nearest 10 and there's the tip added in. There you go. You know, it's like, it's a third of it. There's 4 of us, for that shit, you know?
Dude. We go out to dinner. You and I go out to dinner. All right, but
he's buying.
I got the more expensive meal. I'm just gonna take the check. You get it next time, but I'm never gonna let you get it the next time. But when you bring out the Venmos, excuse me, guys, the Diet Coke's turning on me.
Do you want Tums, dude? I have Tums in my man purse. I'm serious right now.
I was working out a bit about men leave the house with their little backpacks. What are they keeping? Their fucking Tums,
dude.
I was gonna use that on stage tonight, and I don't want to know what's in it because I'm gonna ask you when I'm on stage.
Okay. There's condoms in here, but I'm not going to inform you of that.
Oh, is your boyfriend meeting us at the mic?
Yeah, what's his name? Yeah, Coke bag of Tums, dude.
That's crazy. You got red and greens. Damn, you ain't fucking around.
Yeah, bro. The good shit.
But yeah, man, like I know some people who are like that. Like, I drove us there, so it was like $12 in tolls and like $15 in gas, so you guys all owe me like $7. I'm like, you volunteered to drive. We're all 30 years old. I'm not giving you gas money like we're in fucking high school.
Gas money is crazy.
Yo, you got gas money? It's like you drove half a mile to pick me up.
I'll do like, if we're on like a long trip, it's like, hey man, like, you know, I'll throw in my debit card, be like, you know, the pin is I'm gay, right? Yeah. And then like get yourself a tank on me.
The pin is 1997.
Yeah, like I went on, actually I'm wearing the shirt today. When I did the Allagash Wilderness.
Nice.
7 days in the woods. We were on the pretty much direct Canadian border. And it was like, yeah, I'm gonna buy you a tank of gas or two.
Oh, are you trying to go
because
home?
We've been trying to drive. Yeah, we'd been driving home for. It took us 2
Are you
days.
trying to get back into Canada?
Yeah,
You're just
I'm escaping.
going to look at the motherland once in a while?
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, dude. At that point, it's like, extended trips. Throw them a tank, or just like, hey, I'm buying you lunch.
Yeah.
Right.
That's nice. That's
Yeah.
cool.
You
The way I
you
look
pay
at it
it
is I was
forward.
going there anyways. Like, you just provided some company.